I'm going to tell you this, my entire company, my entire team, if you don't have a six-pack, you don't work for us. No, I know. It's called, everybody say standard. How about we raise them?
A couple weeks ago, I did a live stream ranking alpha males by their cringe levels. And Elliot is S-tier cringe to me because of how unnecessarily extreme and ridiculous he is.
Is there someone in your family that you don't want to be? Is there? Is there someone that you know you're like, I don't want to be like that? There's no one you don't want to be?
Now, you would expect all of this super in-your-face, hyper-masculine, roid rage, alpha male energy from guys selling you fitness, coaching programs, or even one of those sad alpha male boot camps where grown men are paying up to $15,000 to get yelled at by other grown men.
Garrett, how old are you?
29.
Garrett, does this bother you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, doesn't bother you enough. Go look at your paycheck. It's not at least 100 grand a month. You got work to do.
But nah, Andy is not your stereotypical alpha male fitness course selling guru. Instead, this guy is a used car salesman, charging people thousands of dollars to teach them how to sell shit. And I mean, I've seen a lot of ridiculous stuff making these videos about alpha males, but this guy is like Vincent Fisher and Wes Watson all wrapped up into one.
If you're a young adult, the stupidest thing you could do is put all your effort and energy into a high school sport.
Don't send me videos that they make about me. Do you understand? I am massively famous. If you just sent me videos that some loser made about me all day, you would just send me messages all day. Because I'm at that level.
Because he's obnoxious and in your face, shouting a bunch of nonsense all the time. But even worse, he's an actual salesman. So he has that pushy, kind of sleazy, sell at all costs type of vibe about him.
Listen, Robin, of course you need to think about it. I haven't given you enough information not to think about it. What I'd like to do is give you a quick 5-minute proposal of all the numbers, so when you go home, you got something to think about. Would that be fair?
I mean, everything about this guy is a reason that people don't like salesmen. And for me, I just really don't know what place people have to be in their lives to pay money, thousands of dollars, to allow a weird guy like Andy to yell at them and emasculate them in front of a crowd of people. But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it. From age 18 to 39, I lived in the car sales world. Nearly 2 decades of closing deals, grinding a lot, and trying to outwork everyone around me. But the truth is, I was surrounded by losers the whole time. People who settled, people who thought a paycheck and a flashy watch meant they were winning. Deep down, I knew I was made for more, which is basically yelling at complete strangers and calling them fat, I guess. See, most people with money, they're empty. They flash it to feel full.
If you think because you make money, you're a winner, most people that make money are losers. Most people that have a lot of money look down on people.
Wait a minute.
This is the same guy that brags nonstop about money, about how much he made in sales.
Go look at your paycheck. It's not at least 100 grand a month. You got work to do.
And about how his whole entire staff makes at least 100K, but now money doesn't matter. When he is the person with money and success looking down on other people.
People, if they don't like you, they don't not like you. They don't like the standards you live by.
Look at the veins in his forearms. I can't believe people take health advice from people that look like this. It's clear he's on roids, TRT, something that's unnatural. So why would you take any advice from him about being healthy? So I blasted steroids and started scamming a course. Bro, just stop. God not going like this. And that's my sentiment exactly. People like Elliot are so despicable to me because he gets on stage and literally criticizes other people's shape.
Take your shirt off. Come on, Garrett. Take your shirt off, Garrett. Now, hold on. Now, Garrett's a killer. Am I right? Garrett, how old are you?
29.
Garrett, does this bother you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, doesn't bother you enough. Because if it did,
I
you
agree.
wouldn't have it. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
I mean it. Now, come on, put your shirt down. We don't need this. You don't need this. You got kids?
Yes, sir. 2 sons.
Okay. This is the last time I want you to take your shirt off in front of a group of people and not be in the shape you want your children to be in.
But there's absolutely no way in hell that Elliot is natural. And then he has the nerve to judge other people on how they look and make that his whole motivational brand. It's 100% bullshit. I'm gonna tell you this, my entire company, my entire team, if you don't have a six-pack, you don't work for us. No, I know. It's called, everybody say standard. How about we raise them?
How about we raise them?
How obnoxious do you have to be standing up there roided up on TRT, whatever it is, telling other people if they don't have six packs, they don't have a job? That's my problem with this guy. And since he's leaning so far into the fitness realm, that's the problem with the fitness industry as a whole, which we all know. All these people are roided up and claiming to be natties and then selling courses, programs, and an image just off how they look. And the general public, not knowing any better, just buys into whatever they're selling. Then when they don't get the results, they get body dysmorphia and everything else because they don't end up looking like people like Elliot, who was 45 years old, veiny as fuck. I just hate that.
You know, there's some people in this room that said, I would sue my company if they told me I had to have a six-pack. We know you would. That conversation was for the 1%ers. That wasn't for you.
Bro is going to be facing a class action lawsuit soon. There's no way you can fire somebody for not having the six-pack. That is discriminatory as fuck.
So a common comment that I see and a question I get asked is, they're like, dude, Andy, are you on steroids? Or they see my energy, they see me killing it, or they see that I put on a lot of muscle, right? And that I'm in the best shape of my life at 44 years old, better shape than I was in my 20s. And people say, oh, that guy's on steroids. Dude, you have no idea what you're talking about.
And after blowing up a year ago, selling this image, hard work, grind set, not hiring people that don't have six packs, Elliot finally admitted that he was on TRT.
And I remember the doctor looked at me, he goes, dude, they're like, dude, go get your test levels checked. And I went in, I got it checked. And I remember the doctor looked at me, he goes, dude, this is not good. From that day forward, everything in my life changed. My wife met a new man. I got my testosterone back in my body where it should be. My children got a dad that was on fire. My business went to another level. I started to get healthier, man, again. And all of a sudden, I felt like I was a new person again. People ask all the time, they're like, are you on steroids because I build a good body? I work out because now I have the energy to work out.
So slimy. The answer is yes, you are on steroids. And yeah, there are differences between the two, but TRT is just medically supervised steroids in my opinion. For somebody like Andy that's 44 years old, it would give him the energy and recovery to work out the way he does, to get the enhanced physique that he has. He's not natty, so again, to be on stage judging people because of their physique, for not being in shape. To ask them, are they proud of themselves? Like they should be ashamed for being natural people looking normal is just disgusting to me. The image and physique that he sold and blew up on is no different than Liver King. Finally, you say it, Andy. Longtime follower. I always recognized you were on TRT, but I never disregarded your hard work though. He got more grace than he deserved with that comment. You're preaching to people the value of hard work when one of the reasons that you're able to put in the hard work you do, at least in the gym, is because you're on TRT. Not here to hate, but I dislike the fact that many influencers talk about hard work, then talk how they use shortcuts to get where they are. You are taking a form of steroids whether you like it or not. We have to call it for what it is. TRT would literally get you banned from most high-level sports. Yeah, I remember a time when UFC allowed TRT, but they had to ban it because of people like Vitor Belfort abused it and was kicking people's heads off their shoulders. And again, if you want to be on TRT, especially as you get older, cool. But don't burst on the scene selling an image of six packs or nothing when you're juicing. It's just a grift and a scam and no other way to look at it. Keep in mind, he did all of this while coaching people on how to sell used cars.
I'm a elite sales warrior! I'm an elite sales warrior! I will destroy my competition! I will destroy my competition! I believe I can close anybody, anytime, any place! I believe I can close anybody, anytime, any place! I have no limits! I have no limits! I am ready for war! I am ready for war!
You gotta relax. Y'all are used car salesmen, bro. You are not going to war.
Robin, I appreciate it. I need to think about it.
What was it that you needed to think about?
I just want to think about it.
Was it the price, color, the car, what it needs?
Andy glowed up because he went from renting a room at a rec center to do these classes to like talking on this huge stage, yelling at people like a maniac. I just can't stop laughing at all this is about selling used cars. Andy looks like he will follow you out the door and threaten to murder you if you don't buy a car.
Maybe you've been trying to say, man, I want to get rich. It doesn't stir you up. How about this? Is there someone in your family that you don't want to be? Is there? Is there someone that you know you're like, I don't want to be like that? There's no one you don't want to be?
Why is he so mad about that person having a good family, not having any losers in his life that he doesn't want to be like? The person that he's yelling at clearly came from a good family that has role models in his life, and it is pissing Andy off.
You see a loser, you don't want to be like him? Listen to me. You don't always have to know who you want to be, but sometimes you need to know who you don't want to be. You like lazy people?
What is this audience? These are clearly like middle-aged salespeople that have no clue who Andy is and do not want to be in that room getting yelled at right now. Look at his face. Your phone is your biggest distraction in this world and is slowly taking over every part of your life. I hate when influencers who make their entire livelihood off selling stuff on social media, who focus all of their energy into going viral with clips and videos, then criticize people for being on their phones. Andy gives me strong Liver King vibes, like living this whole holistic life, but you 100% benefit off technology and people watching you on their phones.
That phone is the reason why you're not where you want to be. 100% sure. Just telling you for a fact, that phone, if you stay focused on those notifications and all the things that are coming on that phone, you will never get anywhere. This guy right here in the blue, your eyes are all over the place. No big deal, I'm just talking to you. Like I'm looking at your eyes. Your eyes are the window to the soul. I see your soul.
Dear God, do not let Andy look into your soul. That has to be a scary experience. He came off like he was Ghost Rider just now. I don't know why any of these grown-ass people allow another grown person to talk to them like that. But I think anyone with any self-respect would get up and walk out of that room.
Go look at your paycheck. It's not at least 100 grand a month. You got work to do.
100 grand a month is insane. Andy can't make up his mind on whether money isn't important or people have to make $100,000 a month to be successful.
A lot of you guys jack off all day.
That TRT is hitting because bro is so fucking veiny.
You want to be remembered? You want to change anyone's life?
Andy shorts are crazy. Like
Life along the way? Go psycho. Go psycho. Go psycho.
Shift the energy. Change generations. Outwork everyone. Complete domination.
Andy came up a year and a half ago. He was talking to people in that little room in the rec center that he rented out. Now he's on stage in front of all these people selling his image and lifestyle.
Total recreation.
When did bro get a theme song? Cut convention. What is that, dodgeball? This is so cringe. It is. Targeting weak men with this. That's the whole entire red pill alpha male world. They're not really trying to help people. They're not really trying to build people up. They target a certain type of desperate male that feels lonely, unachieved, and like they need guidance. And then they just feed them bullshit, make money, build a lifestyle off of them, and get rich. Grown men brainwashed into a cult, all to help one man's brand build wealth. Cult. Fact. Andy Elliot is one of the worst alpha males out there to me. He preaches all this hard work and judges people on the way they look. Meanwhile, he's taking shortcuts to achieve his results. And generally, he just says a bunch of shit that doesn't matter, and he's built this cult around him all to build his brand, which is based on lies. But thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes and life stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.